Hey everyone, so it's been quite a while since I've had a video posted here, and I've been dealing with some things that needed taken care of, but I'm currently gearing up for my next road trip, which will happen in probably a month or so's time. And in that process, I've been trying to upgrade and figure out new ways to do things, better ways to do things on this next venture out. And what's wonderful is that GOTIDY was so generous in sending me this mattress to try out just at the time that I was trying to figure out how my bed's gonna work and how I'm gonna upgrade it from that previous video, which is on the channel, which you can check out. So right off the bat, this mattress isn't designed for the 4xe, okay? So it's designed for SUVs that have a flat back or that have easier rear seats that you can remove. For me, removing the 4xe's back seat is just not an option. I think that's too risky. That's my personal preference. However, that does not mean that this mattress can't be used with the 4xe and that it's still not a great addition to your makeshift bed in the back when you go camping. So if you've seen my previous video on how to turn the back of your Jeep into a bed, you'll know that this was a key component for me, okay? These foam panels I got from Joann Fabrics are a little pricey, but they are very helpful in evening out that aforementioned slope from the back seats, okay? And for me, they're still going to be utilized as I make this GOTIDY mattress a more comfortable situation for a 4xe owner. So what I love about this mattress most is its simplicity. It's really easy to use. It doesn't come with very much to make it all happen, okay? So it comes with the mattress in a bag, deflated, which I've already taken out of the box for reasons I'll get to shortly. It also comes with these nozzles that attach to the pump. It also comes with this USB connector and power cord, which is going to help you charge the air pump when its battery is low. This operates on full battery power. That pump is fully on battery power and gets injected right into the mattress. So this is really no fuss, no muss type of thing here, okay? So one other thing I want to mention before we get to the functioning of the mattress itself, which you can see I've laid out here flat against the back over those cushions, is that these seats, which I made a video about taking them out, will need to be taken out. It will give you more room. The mattress will fit, but it's just that extra space you need for the exact reasons I made that video for, especially if you're somebody that's tall. So I currently need these seats in the back. They're being used every day, and it's just too much of a hassle to take them out and put them back in right now before my trips, and so I left them in. But just know that those would obviously be taken out and will be taken out when I use this on the road. So talk about simple, right? We have the valve here that will help us deflate when we get to that point. And we also have the pump and the inflation section of this mattress, which opens up and has this little handle here. This is the pump that goes on and off, which I will show you in a second. But this handle comes up and pulls out. That's your pump with the USB connection right there to charge it. When this indicator light is on, or obviously if the pump is not working, it needs to be charged. And so you'll want to hook that in, and this light will turn red while it's charging and then green when it's fully charged. Then you're ready to go. So all you do is place this with the handlebar up so that the knobs on the top and bottom go in, and then you just turn it down to lock it into place. It's really quite simple. So before we get to inflating this, I mentioned earlier why it was out of the box already, and that's because as per the instructions, I did an inflation process for a couple days before making this video, and then also before using it permanently. And you're gonna wanna do that because for the reasons they describe, it's very important that you stretch the mattress material a couple times, because when you first inflate it, it's going to be a little bit tight, and then it's going to deflate a little bit overnight, and then you can inflate it and kind of keep it that taut at that taut place. That's really beneficial to making the mattress as comfortable as possible and as ready to use as possible when you need it. So definitely adhere to that recommendation. It was noticeable in that it really helped in firming up this mattress. I actually did it a couple times, a couple passes where I just let it sit for a couple days. So that whole process clocks in at almost a minute and a half exactly, which is no time at all. Okay, so let's actually go inside. So yeah, as I said, you lose a little bit of height, but it really doesn't compare to having to sleep on a hard surface, which the back seats are, no matter how much cushion you put on. Plus, with that center difference of the back and the front, it's really hard to manage. Sleeping on this air mattress is gonna be so much more comfortable. And again, it doesn't have to be inflated the whole time you're at camp. You can inflate it at night in a minute and a half, at dusk, whatever, and have it ready to sleep in, and then get up. And just deflate it like that. It's really quite easy and allows for flexibility in terms of your time and also in how you pack the Jeep, because with the other way I was making my bed, I also had to be concerned about what I put on top of the structure that I made and how it shifted as I moved and drove, and all that stuff in the back kind of changed the dynamic of the platform. And so that's why it took constant editing when I was at campsites to continuously improve it and bring it back up to speed. Well, with this, you're just using this mattress to sleep at night. And so you can now pack it up and not worry about however you pack the car changing your sleeping space, because your sleeping space is guaranteed. So that is my favorite thing about this, is that I don't have to worry now about what level of comfort I'm gonna be in, and if I am going to have to adjust on the fly. It's now spoon-fed straightforward, and I know exactly what level of comfort I'm gonna get. Those two things, when you're on long road trips and living on the road out of your car, is paramount. So yes, of course, you're going to miss out on some of the height when this mattress is in use and inflated, but you're gonna lose that height no matter what type of sleeping situation you use if you want to be comfortable. There are thinner sleeping bag style mattresses out there. I tried one last summer and I used it over the setup that I made in that previous video, and it wasn't as comfortable. It didn't change the hardness difference for me very much. It deflated very easily, and it was hard to maneuver around all the other stuff I was packing. And for the level of thickness I got from it, it wasn't worth it, even though I had a better height difference. This mattress, although it's much thicker, is going to give you so much more comfort. Okay, so now we're just gonna pack it up, and it's quite simple as long as you follow a process and keep this valve open so you can let the air escape. Should be quite easy. So I went a little perfectionist on that roll up there, but it really doesn't even have to be rolled up that tightly. I also want to keep it secure and have less surface area to have any potential bumping up against sharp objects or anything like that. But as you'll see right now, I'm able to with one hand take it and put it in the bag. Of course I need two to zipper it, but the point being that you're not gonna need to squish it and compress it and struggle to get it back into its bag. It's quite easy. So if this review of this product seems glowing to you, it's because it is. It's not because they sent it to me, it's because I find it really useful and I'm actually going to use it, even in a Jeep that it's not exactly designed for. So what does that say about this mattress as a potential useful option? The way that it shapes around the inside of the Jeep is really nice. The way it inflates inside quite easily is super nice, and I think if you're an owner of a 4xe and can consider doing this with your Jeep, you're gonna really love this. If you're a Jeep owner or another SUV owner where this fits that doesn't have to deal with those back seats, there's really no question that this mattress would be a great addition to your camping and to your overall quality of life on the road. So I will just go over again. We have some height issues with the 4xe. That's a necessary issue when you're dealing with those seats. We have easy inflation, we have easy packing, we have comfortable mattress, as well as very versatile and flexible in its ease of inflation and deflation. Thank you, GOTIDY, for sending me this mattress, and they were gracious enough to give me a discount code, so I will put that in the description box. You can check that out down there with the information. You will definitely be seeing this on the road with me as I make my ventures out in the upcoming months. So stay tuned for that, and on to the next trail.